President Trump is still in the United Kingdom today. He's going to be participating in an event to commemorate the 75th anniversary of D-Day. Hadley Gamble joins us with the latest. Hadley, what can you tell us?
Hey, good morning, Becky. So as you say, this is day 3 of President Trump's state visit to the United Kingdom. And as you can see behind me, there's a lot of packing up to do. About 1,000 people in his entourage are headed now to meet the president later today when he lands in Ireland. But as you say, right now he is in Portsmouth at a naval review. They're commemorating, of course, the 160,000 Allied forces who were part of the Normandy invasion. Of course, tomorrow we know that President Trump, along with other leaders from Europe, particularly the presidents of France, as well as the vice chancellor or the chairman of the German party, will also meet in Normandy. They'll be talking about the D-Day invasion. They'll be commemorating that event. And President Trump, of course, is expected to be on site. But I do want to mention, of course, we've seen a lot of protests here in the UK over the last 3 days. Folks coming out en masse yesterday, thousands of people taking to the streets to protest the president's visit. But it seems as if President Trump is quite pleased with himself, tweeting just about an hour or so ago that, quote, he could not have been treated more warmly by the United Kingdom or the royal family. Our relationship, he said, has never been better, and I see a very big trade deal down the road. This trip has been an incredible success, end quote. So for the president, at least, seemingly, this visit has indeed been quite a success. And of course, he was scant on those details about a possible trade agreement with the UK post-Brexit, but he was going long on the opportunities. Guys, back to you.
Number one, there were a lot of pro-Trump protests as well, and the numbers that were forecast of tens of thousands, of hundreds of thousands, turned into thousands. So, in fact, it wasn't nearly to the extent that people thought. You might point that out.
Absolutely, Joe. And I thought it was really interesting as well yesterday that he seemed to get into a tit for tat with the protesters, essentially saying that there were no protests or protesters that he had seen in London, and the protesters themselves claiming that some 75,000 people were out in the streets. But according to our reporters, there just weren't that many in terms of the numbers.
Right.